everybody, it's Marie from Pear Tree Paper Crafts. I've decided to come on today and do a layout share. I've made quite a lot of layouts recently and not all of them have process videos. Some of them I started and didn't know where I was going with them, so it's sometimes a bit tricky to do a process video without having a clear idea of where you're going. So there are some in here with process videos, and I'll tell you which ones they are. And I'm quickly going to go through my stack. Apologies, they are already in their plastic protectors because they've been in my album, and I've since decided to get them out again to do this. So I'll just quickly go through them and tell you roughly what products I've used and any techniques I've used. So this is my first one. This is Dream Big Little One. This was created for a Scrap the Boys challenge, and it's been made using a template I made on my Cricut, and then these are embellishment mousses that expand when you heat them. So you put the mousse on through the template and then you heat it with a heat gun and it bubbles and cracks and things. So really pleased with that one. That one is covered in bits from Cocoa Vanilla Studio as well. Okay. This one is from the Happiness Collection by Cocoa Vanilla Studio. Simple cut file down here, a couple of photographs, bit of splatter. Reasonably simple one, that one. I just love this green. Love You, which is a cut file from Paige Taylor Evans, and some of the Midnight collection from Cocoa Vanilla, and a piece of backing paper from Vicky Bootin, the mixed media paper. And then this one using a piece of wood I had from my stash, and the Whimsical collection by Paige Taylor Evans. These are the ephemera, and these are fussy cut frames from one of the sheets. Hot Chocolate, entirely made from Echo Park, A Perfect Winter. Very simple layout, just had to be documented. That was his first hot chocolate that he ever had. You Colour My World, a cut file from Paige Taylor Evans, bits and pieces from Whimsical, some enamel dots, lettering from Jelly Bean Soup, and a lovely tag that kind of winds its way around. I believe this one has a process video. Hello, this one, which again, ephemera from Whimsical, butterflies fussy cut from Whimsical. A black background, which I'd seen done quite a lot on Facebook, and a beautiful hello which I made on a We Are Memories Keeper happy jig, where you wind wire around little pegs to create your own little phrases. Photo Op, which is a statue up in Scotland. It looks like a man, but it's an actual statue, but this is my son. I wanted to document it. We've been there a few times, we have family up there, and that one was for a challenge on Inspired by Memories. Just lots of layering, lots of this Tim Holtz film strip ribbon. Stop and Smell the Daisies, a picture of my son on holiday. These are stamps from Vicky Bootin, which I've coloured with pro markers. Vicky Bootin backing paper, the mixed media paper, and just some foam alphas and some thickers down here and a couple of hearts. Very simple, but I think really effective. A challenge for Lottie Loves Paper. This one was to scrap lift. So these are circles with the edges folded up, banners, some thickers, and a couple of black and white photographs. Lots of boy papers in here from a range of different people, Cocoa Vanilla, Echo Park. I like working with black and white photographs. Another one for Lottie Loves Paper called Noteworthy. I think the challenge was to use a punch, so I used a notebook punch, which is what's produced all these bits of paper. Again, lots of layering, and because I'd used the notebook punch, that's where the title Noteworthy came from, and I made that on my Cricut. It was him trying to get his shoes on for the first time ever. Didn't quite manage it. Another one for Lottie Loves Paper, the early online challenge, and this is one photograph from every month of my son's first year. Little calendar tabs hiding underneath. Based on a tag, I just put a letter for each month and then just layered extra little bits in, I think from the Cocoa Vanilla Midnight collection. White on white, really happy with this one. So this is hand stitching. Had this idea to do that and then regretted it because it took me absolutely ages, but I am pleased with the result. 2019 acrylic, the perspex, some thickers, bits of phrasing from Cocoa Vanilla and a few little random tags around there. Very simple, but I really like that one. I think it's very effective. Butterflies. So this is my son on an Easter egg hunt in our new garden. Cocoa Vanilla happiness collection, and I love printing my photographs like this, from photo booths. Bits of ephemera tucked in and some Nouveau drops to embellish. How does your garden grow? My little boy with his toy mower, using the Whimsical collection. I've gone with the tone on tone approach here for the flowers. I've used one pattern sheet. This is cut from the centre, and then I've just kind of spread it out a little bit. Smile and Eat Cake. This was produced for a challenge on Scrap the Boys, where it was all about cake. My son's birthday cake was a grey castle. You can just see it there, hence why I've done that. So a few embellishment clusters, a chipboard word which I've used Nouveau drops on to kind of emboss it, if you like, with the Nouveau drops. It just needs quite a while to dry, but it does give a really good effect. And just some little clusters, different sized photographs on that one. In training, very simple. This one was following a sketch. Foam lettering, a die cut film strip going up there. This is washi tape and some little enamel dots. And we've got Adventure Awaits. Again, very simple. Wood grain background, lots of strips of paper down the side. Some of these papers then used for layering the photograph. Some washi tape again, foam alphas and some thickers, some glossy thickers. My Little Twitcher, looking for a woodpecker, I think we were on this day up in Scotland. So this one's got a variety of different techniques on it. We've got some thickers, foam letters, we've got some chipboard accents again that I've had Nouveau drops put on top of them. We've got my notebook punch, lots of layering, some stamping and some stitching. I've stitched a black circle around here. This is a double, so bear with me for 2 seconds while I just check to see if that is actually in the shot. It is. So this one is called Not Another Pixie. There is a story behind this, and I must tell you. This particular tree is up in Scotland, and my husband and I found it many years ago on a walk with his family. We have relatives up there, and he messed about and he hid in different parts of this tree, and I took lots of pictures. Well, my son, who is now 6, we found the same tree on a holiday we went on this winter. And he did the same thing and hid, and I had to just document it. I called the first layout, there's a pixie at the bottom of the garden, so I had to call this one Not Another Pixie. Again, just lots of photographs. I haven't matted the photographs separately. I have done lots of these lovely tags at the top and a couple of embellishment clusters, but I just wanted to document all the different places he managed to find to hide in the tree. So, I'll do this one. So this one is Happy Together. This one was created for a challenge on Inspired by Memories. I think it was a sketch challenge and a colour palette challenge, and it was this pink, the green and the lighter pink. I don't often get to use pink, so I took full advantage of getting to use pink because I happen to also be in the photograph with my son. Let's just move those ones. This is another adventure one. This is another challenge for Inspired by Memories. The colour palette was orange, purple, and I chose to use these butterflies from Cocoa Vanilla, some film strip, and just stuck to a very simple design with some added bits of washi tape. Again, another black and white photograph, really like those. This one, total scrap lift. This one has a process video to be up on my channel soon, and it's a collection of butterflies, obviously, distressed paper which is stitched onto the backing, and just a couple of little embellishment clusters, and I love the rainbow. He's always happy at the beach, always happy at the beach, hunting for fossils and everything else. And then this is the last one I'm going to share with you today, which is called Off-Roading. This tyre track here is made from a stencil and some pewter or gunmetal coloured embossing paste. The backing is just a whole load of different strips of paper, some stitching, some washi tape, some thickers. Again, like that one. I've gone very monochromatic at the moment. You'll find many colours plus white or colours plus black. I just seem to like the monochromatic feel to things at the moment. Anyway, that's the end of my layout share for today. There will be some more layout shares coming soon, but I hope you've enjoyed looking at those. Check out my channel for more videos, process videos and other bits and pieces, and have a look at my Instagram and Facebook accounts as well for some other inspiration. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye.